How's it? Today is Monday, February 21st. I am trying to increase my snatch from last week, doubles. So last week, if you recall, I did a bunch of doubles at 97, I believe. Or maybe, I think it was 98. Doesn't matter. I ended up going up for my last set to 100 because I didn't have any misses except for that one weird one. But today I tried to do 98. Then I was gonna do 99, and then I failed, like, a lot. Like, I had more misses today than made snatches. So that means I was missing my first rep, not even missing my second rep. Like I would make, I don't know. Today was just not it. I don't know if it's um, feeling fatigued or whatnot, and I'm not gonna ever blame it, like my poor performances ever again on COVID or anything. I didn't even have any poor performances after recovering from COVID. So I can't use that excuse at all. I mean, I'm not trying to find any excuses. I'm honestly just a little perturbed. That's a good word, isn't it? I'm a little irritated about why today was so difficult. All signs point to today being easier and better and stronger than last week. But, you know, obviously that did not happen. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with my execution. I don't think it's the strength. I really don't think it's the strength. It just is like as I get through the motions, um, I should be able to execute well. And like if my execution is there, the strength again, like I said, it's strength is not the issue today. Like if I were to think that if I were to have a blame my strength, then like I would feel like weak in my warm ups. Like even these warm ups, they look pretty good. 80 is not very heavy, but I would start to feel weak and like incapable at that weight. Like here, this is that you see that little scooting my hip under just barely at the end on that first rep. That second rep was really good. On that first rep, that's not a good sign. That is not something that I am looking for. So here's my last warm up set. This one is good again. Like the strength, like I mentioned, it's there. Just the execution for these is not, and this is the point when I'm getting frustrated. I actually make this first set, so I was like, okay, like it's not gonna be the end of the world, especially after missing that 95 the second rep, and then making this 98. It's like okay, like I'm not in my head too much, but you can see there I'm a little bit far from the bar at extension. That's already a problem. So what ends up happening is just I'm able to get that there, and then I fail, and then I fail every other attempt after that. You see that I'm throwing my hips, and I'm letting the bar get out in front of me. I mean, this is I think the recurring theme, but execution. I know I'm not supposed to be doing that. Then it happens again. I get to the point where just I don't I throw my straps. Was that the one? I don't know. I don't know. I just get so frustrated. Um, Also, today's a holiday, so there's a ton of people in the gym, and it's weird to have this many people at the beginning of the day. So like that's the one. There you go. I make this single, and then I think I don't even try for the second rep. But you can see that even that same idea that I was mentioning, right? It's like I'm behind the bar at extension, and that is never a good place to be in. Um, yeah, so after that, I just tried my best to kind of forget about it and move on. I I don't know, man. Um, so these snatch deadlifts are just a 5 kilo increase from last week. I kept it a little floating for all the sets, whereas last week the first set was I reset on each rep. And yeah, it's these things again. They're not. I didn't even say that. Why did I say it again? These accessories are not the most challenging mentally, but I think for me, I need to remember to put effort into them and focus on them, because if I don't, then it's like I'm doing extra volume for no good reason. And having extra volume for no good reason is a good reason to get hurt. Or it's a not a good reason to get hurt. It's a good way to get hurt. Um, and mitigating injuries is probably the best way to make progress. Even if progress is slow, as long as you don't get injured, theoretically you should continue to get stronger. If it doesn't feel like you're getting stronger for numbers sake, it's you might get faster, and faster is stronger. Faster is you're able to put more power into the bar, which indicates being stronger. You know. After that, I did my snatch push press here. Uh, Today, I actually made it up to 120, whereas last week I did not make the third push press, and I did not have time to redo it last week. Also, I probably didn't want to redo it last week. I probably was just like, you know what, fuck this, and then I probably just wanted to leave. Um, yeah, that's usually how it goes. When I miss something, I kind of lose my shit. Um, I think I need to be better about that, especially given days like today. You don't ever expect and you don't ever plan to miss 6 reps or whatever, how many I'd miss today. But even when that does happen, I should work like on my mental and work on maintaining composure. Just because it's something that Claudio, um, miss that guy, Claudio from the restaurant, will tell me is he always seems so cool and level-headed. This is my top set here. He always seems so cool and level-headed, and what he would always tell me when I asked him about like how do you not get mad, he said that he definitely does get mad sometimes, but at the end of the day, when you get mad, what does that accomplish? What good does that accomplish? It's not gonna make you perform any better. Certainly not in the restaurant, and maybe not in the weightlifting room. For me, it won't. Watch this. Watch this. Clay was laughing at how hard that was. That shit was hard. But again, going back to what I was mentioning earlier, it's like when I get mad, like everything sort of shuts down, and if that happens, then the rest of the workout is almost useless. So I need to be more respectful of that, especially like from myself. Like fails are gonna happen, and I just need to remember that and just do my best to be better, to have a stronger mental. Um, but yeah, so pull-ups and GHD sit-ups to finish off, and yeah, not a great workout, but that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.